Hello guys, and welcome back to Backyard Videos. So today is Thursday, March 14th, 2024, which is Pi Day. Think back to when we did something for this around 4 years ago in 2020, because we actually did. We found a Pi-themed pin in celebration of Pi Day in 2020. 4 years later, we are doing something again. And today is, well, another scavenger hunt. But this time, there's actually some decorations around the yard this time around. So this is slightly different, which is actually really cool. But first, before we jump into the scavenger hunt, we have a logo that says Pi Day Mini Event 3.14, which is the equation for pi. And there is also the pi symbol right there as well in the middle in purple. It's really cool. Also, this is only also meant to mean the fact that this is only a one-day mini-event, because the next episode is the St. Patrick's Day party. Now jumping on over here, we can see that we have a Pi Day mini-event scavenger hunt. Find the 2 hidden Pi Day items in the overgrown backyard. So we have the Pi Day pin and the Pi Day background. We did have a pin similar to this 4 years ago, as I just mentioned, but this time we actually have a background. So we will get to this in about a minute. Before we do, we again do have some decorations that were never seen in the previous one, because I never had any. Bear in mind though, some of these are actually from the Thanksgiving event, but actually relate to this day alone. So this decoration up here, as you could probably see, you also, again, probably saw it in the intro. We can see that there is a pumpkin pie themed decoration right here, which is very, very cool. That is the only decoration in here. Now, the other few decorations can also mainly be in the tripod area, where we can see that we have a little pumpkin pie symbol down here, which is really cool. The rest of it relates to fall, but that's, you know, many months away. We do have one more decoration before we head over to the scavenger hunt. And that's over here. This being Happy Pi Day 2024 with the pi symbol once again. In fact, you're going to be seeing that symbol practically everywhere, so be on the lookout for that. Now that we have the decorations out of the way, now let's officially jump into the scavenger hunt. And actually, we didn't even need to go that far away, because, well, with the way the backyard looks at the moment, and yes, we will fix this very soon, I promise, it's going to be kind of difficult to find these. That's if the first one wasn't right here, dang it. Look at this. It literally matches exactly what we just saw earlier. Looks really, really cool. This is a very cool pin, I'm going to be honest. And I purposely made it just for this scavenger hunt alone. And for this event. So what do you guys think? Comment down below. I'd love to hear your feedback. Now that we got the first item out of the way, let's go ahead and find the other item. Because there are 2 items, because we saw that there was a background. Now, the other item is over here. And it is mainly located right all the way back here, as we can see. And this, hold on, there we go. This is the Pi Day 2024 background. I know, it's very tiny, and I know, even the logo for this event, referring to the one that we saw in the workshop, it is arguably probably the smallest logo we've had. And this is probably also the smallest background we've had. I know, these backgrounds have been really decreasing in size. But let it be known that we will be back to having much bigger backgrounds. Hopefully in the near future. Hopefully for St. Patrick's Day and Easter or Fool's Day. That'll all be really nice. Regardless, this is the background. And see, there's that pi symbol again. Like I said, you're going to be seeing that freaking everywhere. Well, actually, that's the last time you're going to see it in this video, as that's the last item. In fact, the items we just found in this entire scavenger hunt are literally the only 2 items in this entire party. So, arguably, that actually wraps up this episode. But before I do, I realized I never told you the time I am recording this is 7:22 p.m. So, with all of that being said, guys, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Backyard Videos. I know it was really cool to do something for Pi Day for the first time in 4 years. I don't know, I guess I just never felt like doing it in 2021, 2022, or 2023. Mainly because there was never an episode of those 3 years on this day. So, that probably can explain why. Anyway, in legitimate seriousness, the next episode will be for the St. Patrick's Day Party 2024, which will be on a much bigger scale than this, especially since it's going to be 4 days and this was only a 1-day event. Isn't it funny that I never planned a Pi Day event prior to really this in general, prior to March 10th? I'm not even kidding, that was kind of a last minute thing.